Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a beauty haul or beauty products haul, and I'm actually really casual in sweatpants and a t-shirt, so I figured I would throw this hat on. This is actually from Brendolin & Core, which is my online boutique. We're just completely sold out of it right now. And if I'm like a little bit out of the camera range, I actually have Oliver behind me on my chair and he's not feeling well, so I just don't want to move him. Very long intro. I'm going to be showing you guys a whole bunch of products that I have purchased. Like, I actually bought these when I quit Sephora. And if you guys didn't know, I worked at Sephora first as a full-time makeup artist, then I went down to part-time, and then I just completely ended up leaving altogether, mainly because of my online boutique. It was growing and we just needed to put all of our time and all of our efforts into it. So as of, I think it was the first week of February, I was pretty much transitioning over to working for my business 100%. So I went kind of ham because I needed to buy a whole bunch of things before I lost my discount. So I have actually had all these products in this bag since like February, and I literally haven't even touched what's in this bag. A lot of these products will not be anything new because these are products that I buy all the time. These are products that I use all the time. These are products that I've mentioned time and time again. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So the first thing that I made sure I stocked up on before I left was my Micro Smooth Baked Face Powder. And you guys know this is my powder. This is my jam. This is the only powder that I use all over my face. I use this if I'm wearing makeup. I use it if I don't want to wear makeup and I just want to put on like concealer and a little bit of powder. This is a fantastic powder whether you're oily or dry, but especially if you are dry. A lot of powders tend to look like powder on our skin. It looks powdery, it clings to dry patches. This powder, because it is baked, it does not do that. So I don't know if you can see how it's kind of like a hill of powder. That means it's baked. So this powder does not look cakey on the skin. It does not make your skin look dry, but the way that it sets your makeup, it looks absolutely beautiful. Every single person that I use this powder on is always asking what powder I put on their face. I use this powder in my kit. This is the only powder that I use in my kit, actually, aside from translucent powder. I wear it every single day. So anytime you see me with makeup on, I have the powder on my face. And I ended up buying the colors 30 Sand and 35 Bronze. Sand is pretty much my lighter color. As you can tell, looks really light compared to what I am right now. But this is what I use kind of like in the winter when I'm not getting sun. And I don't have this one open, but this is number 35, and this is what I pretty much use always, just because I am pretty tan all year round. I actually just got back from Puerto Rico, so I'm pretty...
You want any whip or foam?
No, I'm okay. No whip, no foam, thanks. Thank you. So this is what I use pretty much throughout the year because I live in Orlando, so I'm pretty tan all year round. These are two things that I had to stock up on. These are things that I will purchase discount or not from Sephora. I will leave them linked down below. Honestly, best powder ever. Another product that I had to restock on that I am sure is going to be no surprise to you guys is my Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Superfood Cleanser from You to the People. This is my favorite cleanser of all time. It is pretty much the only cleanser that I use. I love it because it's very thick. This is an 8 fluid ounce bottle and it lasts me a really long time to be a cleanser, something that I'm using morning and night every single day. It's obviously has great ingredients. I love You to the People. If I could pick one skincare line to buy at Sephora, this one would be in like the top 3. I love what they stand for. I love all of their products that I've used. And because this is an 8 fluid ounce bottle, it has so much product in here. This is also recyclable. They recycle all of their stuff and it's not stripping to my skin. It doesn't make me dry. It takes off all of my makeup. I've talked about this time and time again. Every time people ask me my favorite cleanser, this is what I tell them. So I had to make sure that I bought a backup. I still have one in my bathroom that is like, it's like that much full, but I knew I need to buy a backup because this is something that I always buy. I should have bought 2, honestly, but whatever. So this is something that is not from Sephora, but I needed to restock up on it. And this is my Morphe Fluidity Concealer. You guys know I talk about this concealer all the time, and it is so underrated, and I'm pretty sure it's because Morphe has a really bad reputation for a lot of different reasons. But I bought this and tried it with no real, like I didn't know what to expect. I just bought it, and this is now like my 4th or 5th tube of this, and I like it so much that I ended up buying a darker color, which is what I have on right now because I'm pretty tan, especially for this shade. So my lighter shade is C2.65. This is the color that I always used to use. And then because I ended up going to Puerto Rico, I knew I was gonna get dark, so I ended up buying C3.55. So I love this concealer. This is the concealer that I wear in pretty much every single get ready with me video. Anytime I have my makeup on, this is the concealer that I use. It gives fantastic coverage without being too thick. It's matte, but it's not dry at all. It blends like nothing. I love this concealer, and I feel like it's so underrated, but it could also be because Morphe has a terrible reputation. But I love this. Another restocked item for me is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation, and it's up to a 24-hour wear. So if you guys have been watching my videos for a little bit, I recently was introduced to that foundation because I got it in my Gratis, and I didn't really think much of it. I didn't care to try it because I'm not really a fan of Urban Decay's foundations. I never really have been. The Naked Skin was cool, but it wasn't like my favorite. The All Nighter I absolutely hated. I've never really liked their complexion products until this, because this is one of my favorite foundations I've ever tried. This was the first one that I got, and this was in the color 51WY, and you can see this is pretty much completely empty. What's on here is pretty much like the stain of the inside of the bottle. Love it, love it, love it. So I ended up buying a darker shade, which was 51NN. So before I was 51WY, this one is 51NN, and basically the undertone changes. So for me, when I get tan, my undertone goes from warm to a little bit more neutral to red. My skin tone changes when I get sun in it. So I ended up buying this color right here, and you can see it matches here a lot more than this one does. This one is a little bit more yellow. So I haven't even opened this one yet. This one was still in the box. So you can see the difference between these two. And the reasons that I like this foundation so much is because it gives fantastic coverage. It's like a medium to full coverage, so it's really nice for either everyday or going out. Blends like nothing. It is like undetectable on the skin. I got so many questions all the time when I would wear it at Sephora, even through like my Instagram, on my Instagram stories when I wear it. People would ask me what foundation I was wearing, and I just love it so much. I would highly recommend getting a sample, trying it out, because this really is one of my favorite foundations that Sephora carries, like out of all of the brands. And that's very hard for me to say because I'm extremely picky, and I also have dry skin, but I like matte foundation. So to be dry but also want a matte finish is very difficult to find. And the reason that I like something matte is because it's very hot and very humid in Florida. So like, you can see my face is pretty dewy. I've had this makeup on since like 8:30, so it's now what, 6? So it's been on pretty much all day, but I like my face to be a little bit more matte because I know my foundation is gonna start to get dewy throughout the day. So I love this foundation. Like I said, I use the color 51NN now, but the one before was 51WY, and I could not recommend this foundation enough. I love it. Last restock product that I wanted to pick up was the Fenty Gloss Bomb, and I truly think that this is one of the best lip glosses on the market. This is my old one, and it is like, there's nothing that comes out. Like, the brush is completely dry. I have used and abused this product, and people rave about this because it's that good. It's beautiful when you don't have any lip product on. Like, if you just put this on your bare lips, it's so shiny, but it is not sticky at all. It makes your lips look wet and juicy and just healthy and hydrated. Like, it's so pretty. I'm a lip gloss type of girl. You guys know I am not a matte lip person, but when it comes to something glossy and shiny, I love my nude glosses. So I went ahead and picked up a backup. It smells delicious. Like, I haven't even opened this one. It's like brand new. It smells like a yummy, juicy candy, and it's just so good. Like, so good. I would buy all the colors, every single one, except for the crazy colors that they have. I wouldn't care for those, but love this product so much. And if you have not tried it, you are literally sleeping under a rock because it is phenomenal. So now I'm going to talk about some things that I got in Gratis. This was my last Gratis that I got from Sephora. And if you don't know, Gratis is basically free product that you get while you work at Sephora. And the whole purpose of you getting Gratis is to try the products out. Basically like influencers, they get the products, they try them, and if they like them, they talk about them, or they can recommend them. So I got a couple products in my Gratis. And like I said, this was my last Gratis, which sucked. I've discovered a ton of favorites like that Urban Decay foundation because of Gratis. I got a pretty good amount of skincare actually. One of the things that I got was the Smashbox, the Mindful 5 Nourishing Face Primer Serum. This is what it looks like. It looks like a green, weird looking serum. And it says cannabis sativa hemp seed oil, primer oil complex, red algae, green tea, and prebiotic. That's all it says on here. I'm a big fan of oils, any oils. I have dry skin, so I love oils, especially to prep my face. So I'll try this. We'll end up seeing if it becomes a favorite. Who knows? If any of you guys have tried it, let me know. So I also got in Gratis the Drunk Elephant. What is this called? I don't even know because they put a sticker here that says not for resale. A hydration mask. That's pretty much what it says. And it says this cooling, quenching overnight mask plumps and restores with an electrolyte cocktail while strengthening the skin's acid mantle. So we'll see how this works. I really like Drunk Elephant's products as well. It's very rare that I try something of theirs that I don't like. So we'll see how I like this and we'll see if it becomes a favorite. I don't know. I was really, really surprised when I saw this in my Gratis, and this is the Lord Jones Royal Oil. And this is 500 milligrams of CBD oil. And this oil is like $100. I think it's even more than that. When I saw this at the front table, like the new in table, I was like $100. So this is what the oil looks like. It looks like a gold, like yellowy liquid. So I don't know. It says to shake well, apply a few drops and massage into the skin. Bless you, buddy. It actually doesn't smell good at all. We'll see if any of you guys have bought this. I don't know who, but if any of you guys have bought this and you like it, please let me know. Another skincare item that I have to show you guys is the Sephora Collection AHA Firming Sleeping Cream. And this is a cream from Sephora Collection, and I've never even opened it, like it's completely closed. Sephora Collection's products are always the most slept on. People think that because it's branded by Sephora that it's not good, but that is such a misconception because Sephora Collection has some of my favorite products ever. And this is it just says to apply it every night on a clean, dry face. I've never tried this, so if I like it, you guys will know. And the last product that I have to show you guys is actually a 100 point perk that I got. And I always use my 100 point perks on either fragrances or skincare. Very, very, very rare do I ever use it on makeup because I have enough makeup, to be honest. So when I saw this Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, I was like, absolutely. I've gone through like three tubs of like the full size. And I always get these either for travel, for when I'm gonna go out of town and I don't wanna like pack a huge thing, or I put these in my kit. And when it's in my kit, I go through skincare like water in my kit because 9 out of 10 times people don't use skincare, and I like to provide the skincare and I like to use high-end skincare. I'm not gonna put like random products on their faces. I use products that I use and trust from Sephora. So I got this. It's very rich. It's such a good moisturizer. If you're in the market for a new moisturizer, this one is phenomenal. I love it. Alright guys, so that was basically everything that I wanted to show you guys of just things that I picked up, things that I restocked during my last trip at Sephora and my last Gratis pull, basically. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll leave all these products linked down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.